Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday to you. Morning, Wawa cup of coffee. Hope everybody's had their coffee. And it's Friday here in the office. So yesterday's video gave a little bit of backstory of what has happened here at the Inter-American Foundation, a great agency, federal government agency that I've been supporting as a help desk engineer for the past 3+ years. I really enjoyed doing it. As I explained, the DOGE people came in. Little joke I have between myself and my chief information security officer and several people here is not only did I give these DOGE people the weapon to, and just put this agency out of business with the laptops and the network accounts and email accounts, I put the bullets in them as well. I put the bullets in those laptops as well by enabling these accounts. So they came in, they sat with management. The questions they asked management was, of course, how many people does this agency need to do what they do? And we'll give you 2 weeks to provide an answer. And this is what they've been doing with many of the agencies. They're going from agency to agency to, hey, look at your staff, see if you can reduce staff, and just bring it down. And I understand perhaps this government, U.S. government, is a bit bloated, but you do it in a sensible manner, a reasonable manner, not just come with Elon showed on that little White House gathering with the chainsaw, just take a chainsaw and willy-nilly to anything and everything. And as things transpired and things happened, they had to backtrack because he was just going wild with that chainsaw. So anyway, DOGE visited the agency, sat down with management, and we'll give them 2 weeks to come up with an answer. Well, next day, DOGE came back. They had to answer. They were going to answer for the agency, for the president, our chief executive officer, and said, well, you just need one person to do one contract. And of course, as all federal government agencies, they then have legal staff. You should have legal staff because there are laws that an agency must follow and abide by. And we have legal staff, and all kind of kickbacks that can't really say, tell us what we can and can't do. So to make a long story short, Pete Morocco and DOGE, they went to our board of directors, and our board of directors were nominated by Congress, and the board kind of oversees the agency and makes sure we're doing everything right. Well, they went to the board of directors and said, hey, you must fire, you should fire, we want you to fire Chief Executive Officer of the Inter-American Foundation. Of course, the board of directors refused. Well, what they then did was, they fired the board of directors without congressional approval. They just fired every single one of them. There were 6 board members. And of course, they're currently going through the court system. I don't know how things are working out, but they're, that being said, a couple days later, they were trying to reach out and get in touch with our director of operations, trying to call, and nobody was answering. They came to our building. They had security here, let them up into our lobby here. Of course, nobody was in the office. It was one of our remote days, and they tried to get access to the office. No one was here, so no one was here. Pete Morocco pretty much named himself the president and CEO of the Inter-American Foundation and the sole board member. And, we were closed down. We were shut down. So if you had a chance to see the links I placed in the comment section of yesterday's video, take a look. Give a little background, a little history of what happened. Of course, in Google, Inter-American Foundation. Had a nice write-up in the New York Post. So there's the backstory, and again, which leads me and everybody else look for a job because we really don't. This agency is closing down. We got new budget fiscal year coming up in October. We don't know how that's going to do because he's got a big, beautiful bill that looks pretty ugly. We got $2.2 trillion tax cuts for the rich as he cuts and slashes programs for everybody else. So we kind of see how that is working. So we don't know if they're going to pass the budget or if there's going to be a CR, continuing resolution, or maybe the Democrats decide, or some of the Republicans and Democrats decide together, just shut the government down. We don't like the budget. Let's sit down, let's work up another budget. So that's where we are. Either way, and I'm still not sure. That will be my last day, October 1st. There is my contract, which is up for an option year, and they can't use this year's funds to pay for that option year. They have to use next year's funds. So either way. So again, I ask, please share this. If you know anybody, send them my way. More than happy to share my resume. I'm an information technology support professional. I also have many years of experience as a cybersecurity support specialist, as an information security specialist. I'm a help desk engineer. I have IT information management experience. I can manage a team of help desk people, desktop support people. I've got the experience, I got the skill sets, I've got the work ethics that bar none. So again, thank you everybody. Appreciate you. If you're still watching this, I'm sorry I made this long. I just wanted to share all the story. What led me to start posting videos and sharing them on Facebook. I'm just reaching out for help, support, see what kind of friends, see what kind of family, see what kind of help I can get, because in this day and age, we all need to work. I need to work. I need to live. I need a roof over my head. So please help. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a great Friday. Bless all of you. Thank you.